if you are a business owner in Nigeria, you know how the country is, right? You know that it's not easy for anybody running a business right now, because the economic climate is not it's not tolerable at all because of the policies, the inflation. Like, things are not just going our way, and especially for business owners, for small business owners, like, things are just like haywire at this point. I don't think there's any small business owner in Nigeria that will tell you that they are enjoying themselves at this point, that the country is sweet for them. Yeah, some people that can do, but for me, the past couple of months, especially from the beginning of this year, has not been friendly. There's many adjustments that we have needed to make to be able to stay in business and to be able to progress through this phase that we are in as a nation. So in this video, I'm going to walk you through the things that I'm doing in my business that has helped me and has helped us to I don't say pull through, because we are currently in it. It has helped us to at least have a buffer, right? And has given us a standing point where we can say that at least we are profitable in a sense. Because you can just wake up one day and you just realize that your profit has vanished. So this video is trying to walk you through the things that I'm doing in my business. So make sure you make sure you subscribe, and make sure you ring the notification bell for the videos that are coming out. And yes, let's get into it. The number one thing that I've worked on as a business, I've worked on in my business, was monitoring my bottom line. And what do I mean by bottom line? I mean your cost basis. And also, what do I mean by that? It means making sure that your costs do not exceed your income or your revenue or your turnover. You can just wake up one day in this country and realize that your profit has vanished because the price of something has increased times 4, times 2, or whatever. Just go to the market. Like, the market, everything now is changing in the market. You can go to the market today to get something for your product and realize that in 2 days later it's double that price. So you have to watch your bottom line like a hawk. You have to watch your expenses, make sure that you're not exceeding, you're not overcompensating with your revenue, right? I can see reasons why your profit margin can decline because of utility costs, like electricity has increased. Profit margin might decline, but make sure that you are increasing your pricing appropriately, you are pricing your products appropriately. Because it's necessary that you are pricing your products the right way. You might, and I also feel this way, you might feel that customers might not want to buy because you have increased the pricing of your goods. Everybody feels this way. I also feel this way. But one thing I've used to be able to gauge my pricing properly, or gauge my pricing, is the fact that I look at the market and see, okay, what is the market doing for this particular product I'm selling? What exactly is the general market pricing for that particular product? What are my competition doing for that particular product? And also going back and looking at how much does it cost me to make this particular thing, and how much is the price increase that I've seen in the market that is affecting my cost basis. And then when I look at those things, I'm able to now properly price my price point. And you have to now let your customers understand that this is the way the country is going. And definitely your customers, I don't think your customers are wicked people. I don't think your customers are bad people. If they love your product, they would keep patronizing you, because everybody understands the points that we are in the country as it is. So that is one thing I'm doing. I'm watching my cost basis, watching my bottom line, right? Making sure that my costs are not excessive. This one mistake that I made last month. Last month I took my eye off the ball, and oh boy, it was brutal. Nigeria made a mess of me this past month. So it's something that I'm constantly doing at this point, because you can just wake up one day and go to the market and everything is double the price. So the second thing that I'm doing to manage this economy in my business is the fact that I'm trying as much as possible to avoid excesses. Now, last year or the past couple of years when we were in business, there was a lee room in terms of the profit you're making, and there was a lee room for you to be excessive, even when it comes to marketing strategies. You could be, I don't want to say creative, because you still have to be creative now, but you could have a leeway in that sense to do crazy stuff. or expensive stuff for your marketing and for other areas of your business. But at this point in business, you have to focus on the basics. You have to get back to the basics. What exactly is my core product line? What exactly am I offering to the customers? And can I double down on that? And can I double down on the things that are already working? Let me not just start getting creative. Let me focus on things that are already working and double down on that when it comes even when it comes to marketing, when it comes to like advertising your products. You have to double down on the things that are already working. This is not the time to get excessive. This is not the time for excessive spending. You would have seen companies come out with like publications on how they cannot continue a particular trend that they have been doing for like 2 years or for 1 year. The issue now is the fact that everybody is going back to the basics, and you should too. You should go back to the basics of what is the core thing you're offering. Don't overdo, right? Don't overdo things at this point that would eat into your profit margins. The third thing that I think I've worked through or worked on, and that has helped me navigate these past few months, has been bulk buying and buying on credit. Now, this might seem like a no-brainer for anybody who has been in business for a while. Buying on credit has its advantages. In a stable economy, buying in credit has its advantages because you're buying without cash, and it increases your cash flow in that sense. But in times like this, where the prices of goods are skyrocketing and inflation is going up, it's kind of imperative that you buy in bulk, right? You don't just buy things one-off. The reason for this is the fact that I think it's pretty obvious. If you're buying things in bulk today and you're buying in expectation that if the prices increase tomorrow, you will probably have the stock that bought at the previous price, and that price will be able to navigate, be able to help you keep your cost basis low. Even as you're increasing prices, it can keep your cost basis low for some particular products. While buying in credit, in times like this, while the economy is let's say haywire and stuff, buying in credit has advantages. Apart from cash flow, it helps you hedge yourself against inflation. If you buy something on credit today, if you have a vendor or a dealer who is dealing you in I don't want to say the word dealing because it sounds like they're doing drug business, which you're not. But if you have a vendor or you have a person who deals in particular product, and the person is selling to you on credit, you can buy that thing without cash, right? I can even buy in bulk without cash upfront, and then you can sell those products. And when the prices are even higher, you're not going to pay at that high price now. You're going to pay at the price that you bought it at. I don't know if you understand what I'm saying. You're buying at the price that you bought it at when you did buy it at the previous date. So it enables you to keep your cost basis low, and that also helps your cash flow in ways that you would not even understand. And it's going to be quite difficult in this climate for you to, get vendors or get sellers who are going to be able to sell to you on credit. But if you have established trust with particular vendors over time, you'll be able to have a trust basis to navigate this credit situation, because it can be very, very, very tricky. So yes, I try as much as possible to buy most of my things in bulk, and then buy on credit also, to be able to navigate this inflation and make sure that I'm having a sustainable profit margin. So if you're a business owner, the things you should be looking at right now are the things that we have talked about. You should try as much as possible to watch your bottom line, to make sure that your costs do not exceed your revenue, to make sure that you are still in profit. Watch it like a hawk, like your life depends on it, because actually your business life depends on it. Make sure that you watch that thing like a hawk. Then the second thing you need to do is avoid excesses. Try and maintain your standard, try and maintain your product standard, try and avoid doing extravagant things. This is the time to streamline your processes. This is the time to make sure that you are doing what you're supposed to be doing. Don't try some elaborate marketing strategy at this point, except you have the funds too. But if you are trying to maintain as much cash as possible, because without cash, your business is over. So you need to maintain your processes and make sure that you're not doing anything too extravagant based on the business needs, based on the needs of your business financially. And number 3, make sure that you're buying things in credit, and you make sure that you try as much as possible to buy things in bulk to avoid hearing stories that touch when you go to the market tomorrow and you figure out that these things are more expensive. So make sure that you buy things in bulk. If you have the ability to, do not stretch your purse more than its meat in that sense. You should kind of use a little discretion in this particular aspect to ensure that you don't try and take too much cash that you might be stranded if an emergency happens or something like that. Because if you buy a particular product, you are keeping that product and you cannot sell it immediately, so it's cash but that is basically just kept. So you need to have some discretion in and know how to adequately manage it so that your business is kind of healthy and you can have like a healthy business at the end of the day. So these are the 3 things that I'm doing, and let's just see how the country goes and if we are able to survive this SACPA phase. Alright, thank you so much for watching. I'm Daniel Obuti, and I kind of make these videos to share my journey on how I'm building my own small business and the steps that I'm taking, and maybe help 1 or 2 business owners grow their businesses and kind of answer some questions that are out there. So make sure you like, make sure you subscribe, hit the notification button for more videos that are coming out, and I'll see you in the next one.